Hello everyone, I'm very happy to be here today and discuss open source and Oracle's secret source, which you can leverage to modernize your hybrid cloud infrastructure and accelerate your digital transformation to achieve security, scalability, and reliability. My name is Honglin Su. I lead the global product management team for Oracle Linux and Virtualization. Before joining Oracle, I worked in product management and system engineering organizations at Sun Microsystems and Bank of China. Open source is a way to develop and distribute software. Oracle is committed to supporting, developing, promoting, and adopting viable open source technologies. Since the release of the first commercial relational database on Linux in 1998, Oracle has a long history of strong support and commitment to Linux, as evidenced by numerous ongoing technical contributions to the Linux community. Last month, Linux celebrated the 30th birthday. We are proud to be a key contributor of the global open source project. Our engineers contribute millions of lines of code and work side by side with other corporate and individual contributors in global open source communities. We have maintainers of key components of Linux operating system. If you look at the recent contribution since Linux kernel 5.10, our kernel team has been working upstream to make improvement in core areas of the kernel. And Oracle is among the top 3 or top 4 contributors in some key metrics. How can open source technology help digital transformation? We need to look at the business drivers. IT departments are increasingly moving traditional corporate systems to multi-cloud and hybrid cloud infrastructure. IT departments are consolidating around 4 cloud infrastructure design points, on or off premises, and third-party or private infrastructure. Many of our customers are adopting a combination of these 4 types of infrastructure run by 2 or more cloud providers, or alternatively, a managed service provider, as well as running their own private cloud infrastructure. Oracle delivers products and services for all 4 types of infrastructure. Customers want a single brand of OS with a large partner ecosystem across on-premises and a choice of popular clouds to give them maximum flexibility when choosing where to run their workloads. According to ESG Research Insights paper, business-critical apps are open-source Linux-based and multi-cloud. A significant 95% of organizations see a need to make those Linux-based workloads migration more flexible, particularly the migration occurring between on-prem and cloud environments. 85% of organizations surveyed by ESG run Linux-based business-critical workloads on public cloud infrastructure today, and 84% of organizations use more than one Linux distribution. What are the top customer challenges and pain points? Enterprises are constantly migrating workloads to one or more public clouds and private clouds, while enterprises are increasingly adopting open source-based products, Linux operating system to do this. They're also facing challenges using the software, securing, managing, and migrating these modern business-critical application environments while accelerating operations and maintaining performance and availability comes with challenges. The top challenges are managing security, increased complexity, and accelerated deployments according to the ESG Research Insights. Flexera 2021 State of the Cloud reports showed similar challenges and pain. Let's look at how Oracle addresses those customer challenges and pain points. We have invested in proactive security measures to reduce customer security risk. Oracle is a member of industry's Linux pre-embargo security response team and working with others on industry-wide security issues, enabling secure hardware technologies, addressing and removing security issues proactively, delivering innovative open-source technologies such as SE Linux, Kata containers, multi-process QEMU, and so on. FIPS validation and common criteria certification demonstrate Oracle's commitment to security. In addition, we perform routine auditing and have an internal ASIC hacking team. We have incorporated Fuzzy2 into our internal development workflow, and we run multiple static analysis tools as a normal part of the build process. Oracle developers and run its business on Oracle Linux. Customers are running the same Oracle Linux as how Oracle's run Oracle Cloud infrastructure and Oracle engineering systems. In the face of increasing sophisticated cyber threats, protecting IT systems regularly with Linux updates has become vitally important. To help administrators do this more easily, Oracle CasePress offers a zero downtime lab patching solution that simplifies the patching process. Oracle CasePress can patch not only the kernel, but also hypervisors and critical user space libraries such as OpenSSL and glibc, which means you can update your system without a reboot or without downtime. Your applications continue to run, your VM and container workloads are not disrupted. CasePress includes known exploit detection. When you patch your system with CasePress, not only is the security vulnerability closed, but tripwires are laid down for privilege escalation vulnerabilities. If an attacker attempts to exploit a known privilege escalation vulnerability that has already been patched, CasePress can be configured to generate a notification before blocking this escalation attempt. This means CasePress is both protecting your system and reporting suspicious activities. CasePress allows users to automate patching, and it is a key enabling technologies of Oracle Autonomous Linux. Customers with an Oracle Linux Premium Support subscription have access to CasePress at no additional cost. It is available for both on-premises and cloud deployment. Oracle Linux Premium Support is included at no extra cost with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure subscriptions or Oracle Premium Support for systems. Leverage Oracle technologies within your environment can help reduce the complexity of the infrastructure. Here is a selection of some capabilities Oracle provides to help reduce the complexity and thus accelerating deployment of new services and speeding up issue resolution. Oracle Linux is designed for all workloads and a broad range of systems, including x86 and ARM. Oracle Linux is designed to optimally support both Oracle and third-party applications on your choice of Oracle or third-party hardware, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, and another public cloud. The Unbreakable Enterprise kernel, known as UEK, provides the latest open-source innovations, key optimization and security to cloud and on-premise workloads. It is the Linux kernel that powers Oracle Cloud and Oracle engineering systems. Smart Flash Cache on Oracle Linux accelerates I/Os for database workloads. Oracle Linux offers templates with pre-installed and pre-configured software image to help automate application deployment. Oracle offers dtrace, a comprehensive dynamic tracing framework, enabling administrators, developers, and service personnel to concisely answer arbitrary questions about the behavior of the Linux OS and user programs in real time. As a result, organizations can quickly discern expected behavior, simplifying root cause analysis, troubleshooting, and resolution. Oracle Linux offers the same operating systems on-premises, in the data center, and in the cloud. Also consider all applications developed on Oracle Linux will also run without modification on Oracle Exadata, Oracle Exadata Cloud at Customer, Oracle Database Appliance, Oracle Private Cloud Appliance, Oracle Private Cloud at Customer, and Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Oracle Linux is free to download, use, and distribute since 2006. It is 100% application boundary compatible with Red Hat Enterprise Linux. This is reassuring because consistency is essential for agility. To put this point into a real-world context, Oracle Linux provides developers with the confidence they need to develop once and run everywhere. Customer needs modern provisioning, deployment, configuration management, and task automation. Based on open-source AWX Ansible projects, Oracle Linux Automation Manager and Automation Engine bring the power of configuration management to Oracle Linux. This native new capability provides a cost-effective, powerful, web-based automation engine with reporting, credential role-based access control, workflow automation, and job scheduling framework for Oracle Linux. Oracle Linux Automation Manager and Automation Engine are included with an Oracle Linux Premier Support subscription. Oracle Linux Premier Support customers already using or evaluating AWX or Ansible can run this technology fully supported at no additional cost on Oracle Linux. Oracle invests significant resources across the following four major categories: security, cloud, Linux kernel, containers, and virtualization, which bring our customer an optimized and secure operating environment that delivers virtualization, management, cloud-native computing tools, along with the operating system in a single support offering. To wrap up today's talk, customers are turning to the open-source Linux-based solutions. Business-critical apps are running on Linux. Customers are adopting a multi-cloud strategy, and most enterprises use multiple public and private clouds. Oracle Linux and virtualization solutions help customers' digital transformation and address the top customer challenges and pain points. If you have any question, please reach out to Oracle team at asia_ww@oracle.com or visit oracle.com/linux. Thank you.